Have you ever signed a record deal before?
No, I ain't never signed no deal before.
Have you ever been offered in the past?
No, I ain't never been offered no deal either.
What's your opinion on them at this point in your music career?
I feel like, it'll definitely help, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like me being independent right now, is something that I'm used to. But I just know, signing a deal, being in a deal like that, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how the deal is, I feel like it'll, put the music out there around the world.
So it sounds like you're not opposed to a record deal.
No, I ain't opposed to it. You know, real talk.
Now, you mentioned you are independent. How long have you been independent for at this point?
Ever since I've been doing it, I just been investing in my music this whole time. I pay for everything, from mixing and mastering to marketing to videos, clothes. I do everything.
How long do you think it's been? Rough
Uh,
estimate, time-wise.
like 10, like a 10 piece.
10 years,
Yeah, like
a
10
decade.
piece. Yeah.
Now, what's that like, other than the description you just presented? Being independent.
Man, I'm gonna be real. Like, it's like you gotta have a strong mind, man. Like, because you doing everything. You doing everything. So ain't nobody, if you, unless you got somebody, a big homie or something like that, that's looking out for you or something like that, or a rich uncle, rich mama that's looking out, then you will be able to, you know what I'm saying? But when you doing it on your own, like it's sleepless, like you can't sleep sometimes, it's depression, you know what I'm saying? You suicidal thoughts, you know what I'm saying? I ain't telling nobody out there, if you having suicidal thoughts, just keep on going. It's going the day is going it's gonna pass by, but you had them thoughts and you feel like the world against you. You have all types of thoughts when you just doing it on your own. And ain't nobody, even the free stuff, you know what I'm saying, the free support. And even if they ain't even doing that and you paying for everything, you like, they can't even, you investing all this, they can't even really come for you for free, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely can make you lose some brain cells. You just gotta be strong for it, for real. You gotta be really built for it to invest in yourself and be independent.
You didn't have that big homie or that rich family member?
I ain't had none of that. I put in work like myself, like for real.
When it came to depression and suicidal thoughts, these are emotions and mental aspects you face personally.
On a daily. I face it all the time, man. Music really just, you know what I'm saying, keep me elevated. I don't know, real talk. Me.
Have you ever seen a professional of some sort dealing with any of your mental health?
Uh, no, I never seen it because some people just, they make it look good too. Like I make it look good. Like people don't know what I go through mentally or what I'm investing. A lot of people think everything just coming at you the whole time. You investing the money that you worked hard for. You know what I'm saying? So people, yeah, they look good in the clothes and all that, you know what I'm saying, the chains and all that, but you never know what people going through in the background. People going through a lot because they all they got, they investing in themselves every dime. You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to see a mental health professional over this?
I was seeing a therapist, and she left, and I asked her, so she couldn't tell me. But they wind up trying to get me to see another therapist, like virtually. But I'm like, nah, that ain't really the same. So I just run on my music. That's really my escape and my baby.
So, how long did you actually see a mental health professional for?
For about 3 months.
Was that helpful at all?
It was, but it was hard for me to kind of open up with everything, because she was new. I ain't know her like that. So when she left, I just basically gave her my business, and she just left with my business. And it's like I got to start over with somebody else that she got to pass my business to somebody else that I ain't even tell, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, so I just gave up on like their therapist. So all I got is music. That's just my therapy right now.
What was her reason for leaving?
She couldn't tell me, it was confidential.
Oh,
Oh,
got it. Uh, did she know you were a recording artist? Did she know you were using music to cope with your mental health?
She really didn't know that it was something that was. She was just like a person, like, man, that look good. The video look nice, or this sound good. She never knew that it was something that was helping me too. You know what I'm saying? She ain't ever really digging too deep into my music. She was just doing her job and, I guess getting paid because she just left like how she left. I feel like she could have told me why she left, but especially I told you my business, how you can't tell me a little thing like I'm going to go and tell them, but she wound up leaving.
Were you diagnosed with depression?
No, they never did no tests or nothing like that.
So not diagnosed with anything mentally that you know of.
No.
Now, when it comes to being independent, you gave your description about it, but are there any other pros and cons of being independent?
Um,
Anything you didn't mention?
you gotta be. You just gotta be built for it, man. Like, and just have fun too. That's the big thing. You gotta have fun, like, cause if you just take it 100% serious, you gonna be just depressed, like, especially when you ain't getting the outcome that you getting. So you really gotta just have fun doing it, enjoy it, and when you feeling down, just feel like write down what you feeling. You know what I'm saying, and just let it out that way. Some stuff don't even come out. Other things come. So you just really gotta use that as your outlet, to, you know, yeah.
Anything else you want to mention about being independent or a question you weren't asked, people want to know about it?
Uh, man, everybody ain't gonna support you. Like, everybody, your closest family that you thought you was gonna jump in, and some people got family that's super supportive, but everybody, the people that you really expected to support you, they're not gonna support you like that. Like, they might tell people like, hey, check out but you don't see that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only see what you post and, no shares and people acknowledging it like that, especially the free stuff. But you just gotta stay strong and keep on just pushing. Like, everybody ain't gonna support you. You gotta be your biggest supporter and just invest in yourself, not even just money, just invest in yourself with your time and, hard work.
Anything else on this topic?
Never give up, no matter what.
You've lasted for 10 years independently at this point. Some people give up after 5 years, some after 3, some after 1, some after 6 months, maybe a month. Why have you kept going?
That's all I know. That's all I know. Damn, bro. My bad. Damn, I just got big as hell, emotional than a motherfucker. I don't really. That was just 100 right there. Like, man, you asked a serious question, and that's just how I felt, bro. Like, you just gotta. This all I know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what else I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know no other. Like, I got my baby. That's my happiness. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got nothing else but music, bro. Like, it's the only thing that keep me sane. Like, keep me. Even when I'm broke, I got music, bro. Like, that's what I got. Sorry about that, man. I'm just feel like I'm just crying and shit. I'm good though. I'm decent. I can't believe that just happened. But I'm straight.
Now, you teared up just describing music and having a conversation about music and, giving a glimpse into your career and what you've gone through. But have you ever gotten this emotional
Never, bro. I
creating
don't even
or
know.
wait. Hear me out. Have you ever gotten this emotional creating a recording any of your
Yeah,
songs?
a lot of my songs. Songs that ain't even out yet. I got some for my grandma that just died. I got some for my homie. I got some for my grandma. Yeah, of course, you know what I'm saying? That's what really, like, just brung it out, like, just letting it out through the paper, too, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk.
And when it comes to getting emotional, creating or recording a song, is it to the point where you shed a tear?
Yeah.
And is it, for clarification, the creating portion or the recording portion? Or maybe perhaps the playback portion?
It's really like the writing part. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the writing part. Like, when I record, I just want to see what I, put down and stuff like that. But as far as like the writing, you know what I'm saying? I definitely.
Sometimes people do record those emotions, like, the cracking of the voice and, the tears welling up and things of that nature, or sobbing or whatever. You never had a chance to record those emotions. It's always just been the creative part.
No, I got that in the songs too. I got that, like the humming and, I really felt that, you know what I'm saying? Like my homie VA that died, you know what I'm saying? Like I really felt that. My grandma that died, like wake me out of this dream, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got something from my grandma. I ain't put that out yet, but yeah.
What about the person that passed away?
What about him?
Is that song publicly available?
Yeah, it's called Fly High VA.
And is that on all digital streaming platforms, or is that on a specific platform?
All digital platforms. And for my grandma too, that went out too. The video out on that one. On both of them, really.
Okay, clarification here. I thought you said the song about your grandmother was not publicly available.
Both. I got two grandma. One just passed away like a month ago, a month and some days now. And I already made that one. Then my other grandma just died, so I made another one. Just it's really dedicated to her. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy because it was already made. Like I felt something, and it's crazy. Like I felt something coming. Like, and I just wrote that. It's called Come Back. You know what I'm saying? Come back if you can. That's how I go. But it's called Come Back, and I just wrote that because I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? My grandma, she always called me, I ain't look for it to come like that. I ain't look for no death to come, but I just wanted to make that it's really for anybody I ever lost that I want to come back. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's for. But it's dedicated to her. I made that for her, though. Well, I ain't make it for her, but it's dedicated to her, you know what I'm saying?
Now, just for clarification, one more time. What, the song about VA, say that title one more time.
Fly High VA.
Okay, that's publicly available on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Who was this person to you?
That was like my homie. Like I really can't call him my big homie. He was like a year or something, but he always was that one that was like, man, you keep on going, man. That's raw right there. That shit raw. Man, you gotta keep on going. You gotta keep pushing, keep on writing, keep promoting yourself. Like he was that motivator, you know what I'm saying? And I got big brothers and stuff like that, but he was that one that stayed on my ass a lot, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he was that one for real, for real.
So not biologically related.
No, not biological.
Okay. And the first song about your grandmother that passed away, was that a grandmother on your mother or father's side?
The one you talking about the video that's out right now?
Correct.
That's from my mama's side.
Okay. And what is the name of that song?
It's called Wake Me. Like wake me out of the dream, but it's just wake me.
And then the third song that's not publicly available, dedicated to your grandmother, is there a song title for that?
It's called Come Back.
But not released yet?
Not released yet. I just lost all the footage and all that. Like, it was supposed to be a straight B-roll video, and I lost all the footage, you know what I'm saying? So I sent it to the people. They said that the footage gone, so I'm gonna just release the audio, so that messed me up a little bit too, because all the recording that I had.
Okay, so again, just for clarification, the song about VA, you got emotional, you shed a tear creating that song.
Yeah.
Did you record your emotions on that song as well? Or that was just more so the creative portion?
And the ad-libs, yeah.
The song about your grandmother that's out, with the video that's out as well, was that a song that you got emotional creating And then also recording as well, or just the creating portion?
I started writing that the day, like both of them songs I started writing the day they died, like ASAP. Like, you know, I was hurt and stuff, you know, crying and all that. But I already knew where I needed to go. So the first day I started writing it ASAP. Like it just, when it come to pain, it just come out just like that. Like when turned up songs and all that, you want to think and all that. But when it come to pain, like it just roll out. Like it just really come. And I'll be like, dang, that's crazy. Like when it come to pain, it roll right on the paper. I don't even gotta really think. I could just keep on writing nonstop.
No beat.
Well, with the beat, yeah. But if it, even with no beat, I could do it with no beat too. But I just have to find a beat that go with it.
But in these instances, did you have a beat for each of these
Yeah,
songs right away from the start?
right. Yeah, both of them.
So how does that work? You already had this beat already picked out previously? It was like a beat in a folder you already had? Or is this a beat you search for once you commit to writing about either of these people?
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. A lot of times when I be going through stuff, it's like I got a music god or something, a music genie. Cause it'd be like the first beat, whatever I'm going through, I could probably go through. Sometimes it'd be the first click of a beat, and that be the one. But a lot of times I go through like 4 songs, and it's like that. I don't know what it is, but it's like the music attached to what my feelings and stuff, and I just be finding it like that. Like it just come.
So take us back to VA. How was that beat found?
That beat was found.
Was it the
I got
first beat you listened to?
no. I had a beat pack from a producer, so I went through. Matter of fact, I already heard the beats. I just knew that was the one. But before he even died, I had that beat, and I didn't know what I wanted to really. So as soon as I started listening to that, like after he died, I started writing ASAP. I already had the beat from a beat pack.
And then the song about your grandmother with the video that's out now, how did you select that beat?
I was going on a producer website, and I ain't buy it right away, but I was writing from his website, and I just put it together. Then when I got done with it, I'm like, man, I want that, and I got paid for the.
So you were searching for a beat for that particular song?
Yeah.
And how many beats do you think you probably listened to before you actually landed on that one?
I was listening to his. Probably it was at the top. I remember it was like it was like 10 deep, like one of those.
So you listen to about 10 beats and then you get to that one.
I got it. Because a lot of times the producer, I feel like the emotions and stuff of beats come from the producers, what they feeling too. You could tell what a producer felt, how they felt most of the time when it come to a beat. Like they felt good, they was emotional. They probably was depressed when they made some of that. He probably was depressed when he made that, and I felt that, I was feeling the same way.
Now, how do you know the right time to create a song about somebody that passes away? In these two particular instances, the day they passed away is the day you started working on music.
ASAP.
But some people, it's not like that. Some people, it's a week after they pass away, a few months after they pass away, maybe a year or two after they pass away. How does one know the right time to create a song about somebody that's passed away?
See, me, the pain be so, like it make me weak, like it make my heart weak, like I be feeling like I'm about to die too or something. So I be feeling like, man, I gotta write. I gotta create something. I gotta write something because there ain't nobody you could talk to people, but they feeling how you feeling too. You know what I'm saying? But if you putting it on the paper, you putting it out there on the beat, you expressing, like it's really expressing yourself. So it's like that, bro.
Is it ever too early or too late to create a song about somebody that passed away?
I ain't never too late. Some people don't feel their emotion right away. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody different. I know me, I gotta write something ASAP, you know.
And once again, clarifying, both of these songs, the song about VA and the song about the grandmother with the video that's out now, you listen to the beats first and then start writing.
Yeah.
Okay. How did family members react to both of these songs? Family members of VA and family members of your grandmother and your grandmother's side?
they liked it, you know what I'm saying? Like, they supported it, you know.
There is a music video to the one about your grandmother, but what about VA? Is there
There's a
is there?
video to that one too.
Okay, there is.
His son in that video too. I got his son up in there.
Did he do music himself, VA?
Yeah, he motivated me. He was cold. Like, stuff he wrote, like, man, unbelievable. I got a little clip at the beginning of him rapping, but it ain't the full video. But man, he was cold, like the rawest.
Did you two collab on music?
We never got to. We never got to collab. Like, I lived in a certain spot. He lived in a certain spot. But I'd be like, man, come through. Like, only 45 minutes. Like, it was always something. You know, I had the studio where I was at, you know, but I still just, sometimes I feel bad 'cause I could have went to go pick him up, but when your L's and stuff messed up, you be trying to, but how I be moving with the L's messed up, I could have did it because they don't be on you as long as you driving decent. So now I just be like, damn, man, I could have definitely grabbed them. Like, it wasn't that serious where I could have. So that's the kind of regret I live with because I drive with a suspended license. I make it to my destination all the time, you know what I'm saying? So I could have went to go grab him up and brung him back, but I always gave him the option to come to me too, you know what I'm saying? We kicked it and stuff like that, but he ain't never like really come to the studio. He could have always came. He was free, you know?
Some people, viewers watching this, may say, instead of you risking, your suspended license to go pick him up, why not have him use a ride share, for example? Whether it's something.
Told him.
Okay.
I told him, like, catch the coach. I'm like, man, it's only $5 to come out here. It's only $5, and I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have got on that too, you know what I'm saying? So it was plenty options. We could have collabed. Like, I wish we could have, like, to this day, like, I wish we could have collabed with each other, for real.
Did he have a home studio at all?
No, he didn't.
Because that would have been another question viewers may have, is why not just digitally trade sessions back and forth? But there's the answer to that. Hypothetically speaking, what would he think of your music career now at this point, where you're at with it?
Man, he'd be like, because I was in Texas for South by, I really be getting it mixed up, South by Southwest. And I was in Texas, I was live, he was on my live, like, man, you know, he seen me in Texas and stuff like that, and, you know, what was that question again? My bad.
Hypothetically speaking, what would he think of your career now, where you're at
Man,
with
he'd
it?
be like, man, you doing good, bro. Like, you was in Texas, you in Atlanta, you doing your thing, bro. Like, just keep on going. I could just hear it. Like, just going places. DC, I went to DC, you know what I'm saying? I've been all over the place. Just, and people be wondering, like, man, how could you go by yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, with nobody. But hey, I got bro with me. I know he with me, you know.
And what about your grandmother? Did she do music herself by any chance?
Nah, she didn't.
And that's again in reference to the one that the song and the music video is already out.
Yeah, both of them ain't do music.
And even though she didn't do music herself, did she have a song of yours she enjoyed?
She liked my song I made for my baby, called The Queen. It's her name, like AKWEEN. She loved that one.
And is that song publicly available on all digital streaming platforms?
Yeah, and the video out too.
And for time reference, it's May 2022 now.